Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and this is episode 8 of season 1 of our FIFA 13 career mode series with Swansea City, and we are now in the month of November and I have 4 matches for you in this episode, a lot of matches, and they are all very tough matches. So to start off, we have a home game against Chelsea in the Premier League, very tough match. Then we have an away match at Newcastle at St James's Park or Sports Direct Arena, however you want to call it, and then we have another home game against Liverpool, and then we have a quarter-final match against Arsenal also at home in the Capital One Cup. So very tough matches there. I'll be surprised if we really get anything from any of those matches at all. But in the table we are in 7th place, so hopefully we can keep that up, but to be honest, after this episode I can't see that lasting much longer. But as voted by you guys for last episode's goal of the episode, it was the John Guidetti goal against Leicester, and it was a cracking goal, so thank you very much guys for leaving comments on that. It is greatly appreciated. But anyway, on to our first match of the episode against Chelsea, and just look at their team. There's so much quality there. You have Fernando Torres, Oscar, Azar, Sturridge. You just have so many good players, but luckily enough for us, they do have a little bit of an injury crisis at centre-back. Terry is out and also Ivanovic, so hopefully we can capitalise on that. But the Chelsea were on the attack. First of all, there Fernando Torres with a shot. Luckily enough, he was offside, and Michel Vorm did manage to make the save early on. John Guidetti here breaking inside the area. He does win the free kick though after Luis clears, and then Guidetti with the free kick is straight at Czech, and unfortunately we really couldn't take advantage of that situation. And after that it was pretty much just Chelsea domination really, chance after chance. Nathan Dyer falls over here, Ashley Cole whips in the ball, and Fernando Torres there with the header, luckily enough straight at Michel Vorm, and he can catch that quite comfortably, and then that was the end of the attack. But still Chelsea kept on the pressure here. In the 42nd minute, John Obi Mikel takes it right past Ashley Williams and smashes it in the back of the net. It was a great goal by him, but defensively from myself, poor yet again, and sadly Michel Vorm at the near post can't get a hand to it, and that was it, 1-0 at the break. And after half time Chelsea kept at the pressure. Fernando Torres luckily tackled by Williams, but it just went wide of the post, almost an own goal. Then the ball whipped in, comes off David Luiz with a header, hits the post, and then Sturridge eventually manages to scramble it in the back of the net after a little bit of chaos in the centre. Here's the replay, the David Luiz free header, and then Sturridge, the shot straight at Michel Vorm, then on the rebound puts it in the back of the net. And almost straight from that, Azar here picks up the ball, has Fernando Torres making the run, and against Leon Breslin's only going to be one winner as Fernando Torres puts it in the back of the net, 3-0 with the header there straight into the bottom hand corner. And so I make a few more substitutions, Joel Campbell on and Michu, just to sort of hopefully make some sort of difference, but it didn't make any difference at all. Joan Mata here picks up the ball yet again and has another shot, but again a good save by Michel Vorm, and honestly without him it could have been 5 or 6, but we do have a chance here. Michu running through against a mistake from Ake, has the shot, but yet again a good stop by Petr Cech, and then that was pretty much it. We did have one more chance though. Michu here lays it off to Paul Pogba, and then he has a shot deflected, comes out to John Guidetti, he cuts inside, and then really should be scoring from that angle. It was a terrible miss there from Guidetti, and unfortunately that was all our chances gone there. And then Joan Mata here picks the ball, lays it off to Azar, no one pressuring him, and then just unleashes a shot, and that's in the back of the net. And that really was a fantastic goal from Azar, just to complete just a humiliating defeat for us at home. And actually we do have one last chance here, but at 4-0 it's already over. Anything would just be a consolation now. And Nathan Dyer tries to get a cross in, falls to him again though, he has a shot, and yet again it's straight at Petr Cech. And that was it guys at full time, 4-0 to Chelsea. Just an absolute demolition of us. It was absolutely humiliating, and hopefully we can forget about that defeat. But anyway, on to our second match of the episode against Newcastle, and this is also going to be a really tough match, but fortunately for us there is only Nile Ranger and Isco up front. It seems that Demba Ba and Pape Cisse are out injured, so hopefully we can capitalise on that. But anyway, we actually get off to a really good start. Danny Graham through on goal, and that was a great opportunity, one we really should have taken, and at this point we really should be 1-0 ahead. We have another good chance. Christian Inteo here lofts the ball over the top to Danny Graham, and look at this chip over Krul's head. What a goal that was. I think that's my first chip actually of FIFA 13, and that was absolutely brilliant. I love scoring a chip goal, and that is a great way to start the match, and hopefully we can keep out Newcastle. But Nile Ranger lifts over the ball to Isco, and that combination actually gets them a goal, and I was really surprised and really disheartened them. We conceded so quickly after taking the lead, and that was a great chip also from Isco. But you know, it was just so frustrating to have had the lead and then lose it so quickly after that. It was a great goal though from Isco, and then Sergio Roberto here breaks into a little bit of space, has the shot but a good stop by Kroll, and still Newcastle trying to go ahead here. Gutierrez breaks inside the area, Mariano here doesn't do enough, but Chico with a really important block, and then luckily enough Mariano manages to clear it out. But still Newcastle try to attack, but we managed to get the ball, then lay it over the top to Christian Teo. Tavernier isn't going to catch him, through on goal now, tries to place his shot, but yet again a good save by Kroll is kept out, and we really should be taking those opportunities at half time. It honestly could have been 3-1 to us, but now we're on the attack once again after half time. Nathan Dyer on the flank here has the point in the centre, drives it across goal to Sergio Roberto, he sticks out a foot and it's in the back of the net. Great goal from us there. Good work from Nathan Dyer on the flank, then just a great little finish there from Sergio Roberto, puts us 2-1 ahead, and that is a great start to the second half. And now Nathan Dyer yet again just tearing up that right hand side, nobody can catch him, going to spit up just a little bit, then he lays it off to Danny Graham with the cross, and that was a terrible shot there by Danny Graham. Really should be getting that at least on target, and that was a terrible miss from him. So I bring on the other player I just forgot, but Johan Kabay here with the ruler, and then Cheick Tiote. How has he missed that? That was awful. Here's a replay as it comes out to Cheick Tiote. That was just awful. I can't believe he missed that. That would have been the equaliser, and after that Newcastle really trying to get the equaliser. Now Isco here, but a great stop by Chico, and that was a good tackle, but still Newcastle trying to get that equaliser, trying to get that second goal. A ball over the top, but yet again we keep it out, but only as far as Gosling lays it off to Sammy Amiobi, and his shot just goes wide of the post still. And I think it was Sammy Amiobi, but still at full time it was 2-1 to us, so a really unlikely 3 points there. I'm so happy I got those, and from that we actually got a job offer from India, so I don't think I'll be taking that. It is a good offer, but although India are only a 1-star team and I can't pronounce any of their names at all, so I'm going to reject their offer, but thank you very much anyway, India. I'm sure that somebody will take that in the future. But anyway, on to our third match of the episode against Liverpool in the Premier League, and at home this time. We're on a good run of form, so hopefully we can get a result here against Liverpool. They are pretty high on the table, so I'm not really too confident, but hopefully we can at least get something. We get off to a really good start here. John Guilletti picks up the ball and then lays it over the top to Pablo Hernandez. A good shot by him, but an equally good stop by the keeper. And now Liverpool on the counter-attack. Barini playing through Sterling. He is a very, very quick player, but so is Pogba. He comes back, makes the challenge, and then Sterling with the shot. A good stop there by Vorm, and then on the rebound Sterling with his shot just going wide of the post. But Liverpool kept up the pressure, trying to get that opening goal, and Henderson here lays it off to Stuart Downing, and with the first time shot in the back of the net at Vorm's near post. He really should be at least getting something on that, but a good shot by Stuart Downing, and we just couldn't create anything in the first half at all. Liverpool's defence was just so strong and so solid, and that was really it, guys, for our first half chances. Just nothing at all happening. Sterling here takes it right past Mariano, lays it in. We do manage to get it out, but only as far as Jordan Henderson, and then so many shots and so many deflections. It's just so confusing to see what happens though. On the replay, comes out to him, and just Michel Vorm's completely confused. He's jumping all over the place, and at half time it was 2-0 to Liverpool, and at this point it's not looking good for us at all. But Danny Graham here lays it up, holds it up rather, than lays it off to Sergio Roberto. His shot though, another good save by the keeper, and just shot wide, and unfortunately nothing from the corner. But still, in the second half, a lot more chances for us. Danny Graham here against Jose Enrique has the ball and then goes for the shot, and that was just inches wide of the post and in the top corner. So we bring on Joel Campbell for John Guilletti, who wasn't having much of an impact and was a little bit fatigued. And now Danny Graham with the ball has the shot, and then there was also a deflection there as well. And then with his celebration through the goal net on the replay here, has the shot, takes a lot of spin there and takes the deflection, just goes wide. And still though, Liverpool trying to get that third goal. Just look at this, a horrible mistake from Michel Vorm, gives it to Raheem Sterling, and then with the shot finesses right past Michel Vorm. A good finish by him, but still a terrible mistake by Michel Vorm to give him the ball straight away. And at 3-1, guys, it seems already over. We did have one last chance though. Campbell here lays it off to Leon Britton, just tries to cross it in to Danny Graham, comes out to Sergio Roberto though, and sadly we can't get it in. Then we've tried to lay it off to Danny Graham, and Sergio Roberto, and somehow he doesn't put that in the back of the net. And at full time it ended 3-1 to Liverpool, so sadly we just couldn't take our opportunities and we lost the match. I reckon we could have got a draw there, but sadly we just couldn't. But anyway, on to our fourth and final match of the episode against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup, and we do have the home advantage here, but Arsenal are a really really strong team, and I'm only playing my second string side, so Arsenal are probably going to win this game. Lucas Podolski here with a shot, just goes wide of the post, was a cracking shot from him, and if that had gone in the back of the net, would have been a great goal. But Joel Campbell here cuts inside from Thomas Vermaelen, lays off to Son Heung-ki, and Christian Teo, free in the centre, puts it in the back of the net. Great finish from him, was some nice teamwork, good work from Joel Campbell on the flank, and that was a surprising goal for us, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that at all, and Arsenal tried to retaliate quickly. Aaron Ramsey with a shot, really important block though, and then with the corner, Thomas Vermaelen with the header, good stop by Vorm, comes out to Koscielny though, he hits the post and then smashes it in the back of the net from the rebound. And guys, what could I have possibly done about that? I tried to clear it out so many times, and I don't want to talk about scripting or anything like that, because to be honest, scripting doesn't really exist, but still, that's just so unfortunate, and it's so unlucky. We tried so many times to clear it out, but just couldn't. And then Aaron Ramsey there with a shot just over. It's just so unfortunate to concede so quickly after scoring the goal, but now Michu through on goal here, trying for the shot, and it comes out to John Guidetti in the right place at the right time, and that completely cancels out the luck from Koscielny's equaliser. Really fortunate stuff for us, but I would take anything at this point. So at half time it was 2-1 to us, and in the second half we were surprisingly a lot stronger. Michu here through on goal, some lovely play from us, and Koscielny trying to keep up, goes for the shot, a good save by Chesney, and then we couldn't get the header on target from Joel Campbell, but still we had another chance. This time Christian Teo through on goal, Sagna a little bit off the pace, they couldn't catch up, and then look at this luck yet again, comes out to Joel Campbell, and how lucky can you get after the shot from Teo and then straight into the path of Campbell. And those are the kind of goals that the AI scores against you all the time, and this time it's us who scored them. It's just so fortunate, and yet again we're on the counter attack now. Comes off, get a bit unfortunate, but Campbell nips the ball there, and he lays it over the top to Christian Teo, but sadly he just can't quite reach it. So I'm going to sub him off now because his stamina wasn't looking too good, and hopefully Nathan Dyer can help us see out the match and end it quicker. But anyway, he takes it right past Thomas Vermaelen there. Great speed from him, he's just so quick, and then look at this finish right into the top right hand corner. Just a fantastic goal there from Nathan Dyer, and to be honest I wasn't expecting this result at all. It's just, you know, I couldn't see this coming. It's just crazy really. But Arsenal still have one last chance here. Arteta break into the area here, lays it off to Theo Walcott, and he is a pretty clinical finisher, puts it in the back of the net, but at this point it is only a consolation goal just in the 90th minute, and that is it guys at full time. 4-2 to us. A weakened Swansea side take on a full strength Arsenal side, and we're through to the next round of the Capital One Cup, so that's a brilliant result there. But sadly in the Premier League table we have dropped down a lot of positions from 7th to 13th. We're only on 18 points, but it is still very close in the table. But yeah, hopefully we can improve that next episode. But to be honest guys, there weren't really too many good goals in this episode, so I'm just going to have to call this goal of the episode. I hope you agree, and if you don't, please leave a comment. But you know, I'm going to have to call that goal of the episode from Danny Graham against Newcastle. And anyway guys, if you want to pick your player of the episode, because I really can't choose between them, and I think if I add any more clips, and Windows Movie Maker is going to screw up on me. So anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, if you could leave a thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated, and thank you very much for watching.